Let's start with a penalty appeal from United for what they perceived a foul by Maxime de Cuyper on Amad Diallo. This was in the 16th minute. It was Anthony Taylor, the referee here, Dermot. What did you think of this, though, Jay? Go on.
This is a definite penalty for me. Again, Amad Diallo is running into the box. There's the slightest touch, but if I can't even see who the defender is. If the defender,
de Cuyper,
he puts his leg out. So obviously he's made contact. He's touched the ball slightly, but that contact has stopped Amad getting to the ball. So whether he's touched the ball or not, and it's a minuscule, he's literally touched that, because the ball is basically travelling in the same direction, he's stopped Amad getting to that. So that's why I would say that is a penalty. Again, it was the same with Gyökeres. Again, the smallest touch. These touches are not enough to say, oh, he's touched the ball, it can't be a penalty. Because players can still get back to the ball. So that's why I think that Amad one that we've just seen is a penalty.
It's interesting that we've seen Gyökeres with Pope, we've saw Saka with Kevin, we've seen this one. They've been consistent in this. You get a touch on the ball, they're not going to give a penalty. They've done it for week 6, week 8, week 9.
They didn't do it in week 5.
No,
when it was Sanchez who touched the ball,
yeah.
and then Mbeumo goes through, and then so they've changed the rule after week 5. Is basically what you're saying.
I didn't say that at all. I said since the Gyökeres one, when they've come out and said he's got a touch on the ball, it seems to be in this situation they've been consistent as you've asked for. They haven't given any of them.
And that's all you can ask for, the consistency.
Yes, but I'm saying like, we're gonna come back to this all season. The Sanchez one happened where he came out of goal and he actually touched the ball. Yes, he's wiped out Mbeumo, but he's touched the ball first. And then he gets the red card for that. The week after, we see the Gyökeres one. Now they're saying, oh, he's touched the ball, so it's not a penalty. And then they've changed the rules since then. But that rule wasn't in place when it happened to Sanchez, because if that was the case, he wouldn't have got a card at all.
No. I think that's a different tackle anyhow. But what I'm saying is, the Gyökeres one seems to be the flag in the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've touched the ball. That's what they've said. Saka, Kevin touched the ball. This one, de Cuyper touched the ball.
So just
three identical incidents, 3 identical decisions.
So just to be clear as well for the people at home, rules can be changed during the season?
No, there's no such. The laws cannot be changed. The interpretation or how they define the directives, how to interpret them, can be implemented how they feel best. But they've obviously felt, as I say, from Pope, touched the ball. Kevin touched the ball. De Cuyper touched the ball. All 3. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about.
I hear you on that.
There's no doubt about all 3 touched the ball.
Yes.
There's no doubt about all 3. The referee made the same decision.
Okay. The doubt is those players, if they don't get contact from the defenders or the goalkeeper, could get back to that ball.
Maybe so.
Because you see it in you might see a winger dribbling past a defender. The defender might get the smallest touch on it, but as long as he don't touch the winger, he can get past them still and get the ball still. This is another example of interpretation, I'm going to say, because ultimately Amad there, he's come inside. The smallest touch it's not okay. Look, this is the smallest touch.
Let's move on to this one, which was in the build-up, in the lead-up to United's 3rd goal. We've got Luke Shaw appearing to pull back. Jorginho Rutter. Yep, over to you, Dermot.
Play on. I think gets a little feel of a player, but is it enough? Referee's got the best position. He looks at it, says no. You've got VAR says no as well. The VAR and the referee are probably the best 2 referees in the world, so I would side with them.
If he gives that,
any argument?
If he gives that, I can understand why, because you're going to look at it and say he's pulled his shirt. But I agree with Dermot again. I don't think it's enough for him to go down the way he did. He could have been a lot stronger and stayed on his feet. I mean, he's a strong player anyway. Rutter is. He's quick. He could have stayed on his feet there. So I will say it's the right decision.
Also, the ball's running away, so he may well think it's easy for me to go down, see if I can get a free kick, because he's not going to win the ball.
Yeah, good point. Right. Let's take you to the 71st minute. This was United leading 3-0. Patrick Dorgo fouled Yankuba Minte. Now, a yellow card was given, but you've questioned this one, Jay. Is that right? Let's take a look at the incident then.
Yeah, Hayley, I've not questioned it. It is the right decision.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, it's a terrible first touch from Minte. But he's going through there. Dorgo has touched him. It's a foul. But again, this is Anthony Taylor, I think, making a decision based upon what he thinks what would have happened. And he's got it right, because I don't think he would have got onto that. But then we see examples last week where a referee is saying a defender would have got round to cover. So again, it's an interpretation. I think it's the right decision, which is great, but I'm going to talk about consistency every week now. And if we're going on consistency, that could have been a red card.
Why?
Any chance that could have ever been a red
Because
card?
if a player goes round, if he toes that now and gets round the keeper, for example, the ball goes the other way.